Hey fellas, so I just got back from Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. The latest film in the Multiverse universe is Phase 4, and I gotta say, even with the wild how things are promising, they managed to deliver what they set out to do and then some. This is gonna be like the spoiler-free review that's gonna be going over for more. We're going to massive detail into the spoiler review later this year when it drops in D Plus in about a month and a half. So let's get this started. Taking place after the events of Spider-Man: No Way Home, which just came off doing a spoiler review of this film deals with more fallout from the multiverse being exposed and how they use that, especially going to be writing a blue film what happens next. I won't be going into immense detail, which you can imagine how crazy it gets. But things that definitely did not go as I expected at all. I mean, not just with existing characters like Strange himself, as well as Scarlet Witch, but also America Chavez, played by franchise newcomer Xochitl Gomez. I'm just shortening her name because I'm not sure how I want to pronounce that. I mean, that's so. But still, it definitely looks like it's definitely going to be another big hit, especially since it made more than the last movie did it in one day. Then the last one was opening weekend. And also it's currently 185 million domestic, 400 million wide opening. So, pow. So Sam Raimi is in the director's chair this time, having taken over the project after Scott Derrickson left due to creative differences. As though he still maintained enough work on the film to get an executive producer credit at the very least. The way he directs the screenplay of Michael Waldron definitely still managed to infuse it with his distinctive flavor, not just with his previous work in the Spider-Man trilogy, but also a lot of his horror films, such as the Evil Dead trilogy. I did see some vibes of Darkman in there as well. Hell, Drag Me to Hell, a whole slew of them, and I've even submitted in many respects, and some of the scenes, it makes a better Evil Dead remake than the actual one did in 2013. And because not just because of the fright heights, but also because it has some surprising dark comedy and then elements in there as well. Especially, I will also say on top of the movies, the first season the WandaVision event series, as well as the What If miniseries, are going to be kids as well. With in particular, episode 1 with Peggy becoming Captain Britain, episode 3 with the Supreme Strange, and episode 5 with the zombies. So, yeah. So, visually, it looked incredible. Since the way the whole opening fight with the Shumagorath was definitely an impressive use of that. I mean, I know it's a different villain than they were planning on using from the comic due to licensing concerns. The same reason why Shang-Chi's dad was called Wenwu Zhu instead of his usual name. But I gotta say, hey, that's how they've done it. Especially liking John Matheson's cinematography, as I pointed out, when I talked about other films that he worked on the camera work for, and it's definitely going to be some movie you want to show off your home theater setup whenever it comes online or on 4K. Hey, I can definitely count on that one. But yeah, and the music is also really entertaining. Like Danny Elfman has scored a wide variety of movies and shows in his career, and this also marks yet another her collaboration between him and Raimi. I mean, no matter whether he's working with someone like Tim Burton or other directors, he definitely understands energy. And I know I've been keeping track of the cast members who had appeared in both these and more productions. I guess I had to start making a list of crew members as well. I mean, since obviously James Gunn will be on that list, especially with others I'll be talking about in a few moments. And anyway, hey, so I'll definitely have a lot more to unpack in the spoiler review, which, I mean, that's gonna be well after I do the one on the Batman, and which probably means it won't be until after it streams aims in mid-June at the earliest. I mean, so not sure it'll fall on the same time that Lightyear comes out, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Anyway, my final rating is a multiversal whole 3.5 out of 4, and who knows, maybe another universe it could be a 4-star review. I mean, and I probably will talk about everything every all at once it whenever it comes on demand. I just thought that was a bit too wild for me, but what I will be able to talk about soon is riff on the usual coming attraction. So here we go. Okay, so gonna go release order again. So, one that's finally coming to my ear, it's already been out for a bit, is The Umbrella Way to Massive Talent, which stars Nicolas Cage in a self-parody version of himself, playing the cagiest cage he ever caged, having to contend with an obsessive fan who is also an international criminal, played by Pedro Pascal, and having to embody the role that he can play the best. And I definitely have heard very good things about it. I'm definitely interested in it, given how many films he's been in his career, and how he is one of those actors that no matter the quality of the movie itself, if you remember nothing else about it, you're gonna remember him and his performance in it. I mean, everything from The Rock to Pig to even those Ghost Rider movies, and also got all other comedic all other actors like in there, such as Patrick Harris, Ike Barinholtz, Tiffany Haddish. Definitely, he plan to check it out as soon as I get a chance to. Yeah. Okay, June 10th, Joshua Dominion, something I can use to celebrate graduation, while as Lightyear the following week. Here coming on June 17th, where this will be the finale to not only Jurassic World trilogy, but also to nearly 30 years of storytelling, uniting both old and new casts together, and definitely looking quite impressive. And I think more than 20 years is long enough to put Jurassic Park 3's appointment to rest. Especially as we are now currently in the year of our Legends Arceus 2022, so yeah, I'll definitely be going to this one. I mean, since I went to and enjoyed the previous two ones in this trilogy, so there you go. Okay, so June 24th, the Elvis biopic, and as I have continued to reiterate, I definitely think it looks alright, all things considered. I don't know what to expect. I mean, it certainly would have been the first movie to be made about him, let alone draw inspiration and from his music and persona, but I definitely think that the cast put together definitely is giving spirit, like having Austin Butler as the man himself, and Tom Hanks' producer, Colonel Parker, and also hitting all the notes, like discovering himself at his father's ministry, breaking out in the 50s, making music in the 60s, and his final days in the 70s. And I probably won't be seeing this one theatrically, but I really wouldn't have just seen it when it's on demand and or on HBO Max, whenever that might be. I mean, since I think the experiment worked last year. I mean, where I even checked out films I normally wouldn't, so I wouldn't. I did keep my word to see the ones I was interested in, both theatrically and online. So there's that. Last, but definitely not least, is Avatar: Way of the Water coming this Christmas. I guess I'll be doing the first film, maybe Titanic when it's closest coming out. I'm interested as the first of 4 long in-development sequels. I am still okay with either alternating between these and a Star Wars trilogy, whether or not James is still involved with them. And James really was ahead of the curve about doing the visual effects from home, especially in this situation. Anyway, that'll be for now, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care, everyone.